What's going on? Harmony of the Seas, make some noise. My name is Mark Armano. I'm from the U.S. You got anyone from the U.S. here?
Yeah.
Boo. I just hear boos? That doesn't surprise me. That's fucked up. This is my first time being on like a ship build like this. I heard that everybody here is fucking each other. Is that true? I hope that's not the case, because there's a lot of males here. That's a little fucked up, you know? Anyways, I'm gonna tell some jokes. I'm a comedian from New York, based in Miami, and here today. I drove 10 hours today to be here. 10 hours today to be here specifically. I was driving, yeah. Thank you for that. And I was in a car with this woman, but I said, I'm 10 hours in the car. I could get roadhead for sure, you know? There's no way I'm doing this whole drive without getting blown. Yeah, I asked her, and she said no. And that made the next 9 hours and 55 minutes pretty awkward, you know? I think I asked a bit early. She was fucking annoyed. She's like, come on, we still parked in the street, you know? Anyways, walking around this ship, I love everybody cursing at each other in different languages. That's pretty good, and nobody knows what each other is saying. That's good. But anyways, man, I'm a comedian, so I got no money. It's hard to get by with no money, you know? I gotta save money. I don't do like name brand clothing or anything. You know, I don't do designer clothes. I only do one designer brand. It's Head and Shoulders shampoo. Does anyone know Head and Shoulders shampoo? Yeah, I like their shampoo, so I bought their body wash, Dick and Butthole. You know, it's pretty good, a lot cleaner. Another way to save money is, first of all, I feel like a proper European. I'm on WhatsApp. I feel pretty good, you know? Sending pictures of my dick on WhatsApp as compared to iMessage. I don't have to airdrop them anymore, you know? Nice, thank you over there. I met Kim earlier today, nice fellow. You guys know Kim? You guys know Kim? Yeah, nice fellow. He told me he's like the captain, the leader of the dry dock team. I know why, because if he was working while the ship was at sea, I'm pretty sure it would sink, you know? I don't think that's possible. But he's a nice fellow. And a lot of Russians here. Privyet? No? I'll go fuck myself then, I guess, I don't know. But like I said, I don't have a lot of money. So here's a hint to save money. He's got a lot of neon. What do? Are you the male stripper on the ship with all the neon? Is that it? Is that what the stage was taken up before this? No. I don't got a lot of money, I gotta save money. So I listen to all my music on YouTube, you know, I don't have Spotify or any of that shit. But there's a problem with that. You know, you listen to music on YouTube, you get advertisements right in the middle of the playlist. I tried to make a sex playlist. Very hard to stay in the mood when you get a talk to your doctor about mesothelioma, you know? That is not sexy. Even weirder when you get like those cancer ads, you know? So they get even harder. Alright, that's a little dark. But listen, I appreciate you guys for having me. I'm a young guy, I'm only 23, but I'm an old soul. You know, anyone feel they're an old soul? I'll ask again because my definition varies. People say, what do you mean you're an old soul? Does it mean you like old music or old movies? No, it just means I like girls with bushes. So, do we have any old souls here? I mean, isn't that popular in Europe? All those French ladies, you know? Voulez-vous? But I heard you guys finished the escape room. I'm thinking this fucking retard hat on. This might help you guys, like, protect yourself. For me, it's just because I'm autistic, and, anyways. ¿Cómo se dice autistic? Alright, let's move on. You know what I'm saying? We have any Spanish speakers here? Yeah. Que pinga, hey. Oh, you guys are from Spain. I'm from Cuba, you know? They just introduced the first glass of running water in Cuba last year. Pretty nice. It's a new invention they got. No, but listen, what was I talking about? Okay, you guys finished the escape room. Who's tried the escape room? Really? Oh my God, I tried taking a girl to an escape room once. Yeah, but I had my own idea so I asked her out. I said, let's go out on Friday, you know? So I went on Thursday by myself and learned everything. So I look really smart the next day, you know? It was a little disappointing though when she solved the stuff faster than I did. That was a huge bummer. Try to look classy. That's like my dick right there. You see what just happened? I went to fuck and it just didn't work. Clap it up for my penis, everybody. Clap it up. Yeah, that's a good international joke right there. But I get nervous for dates. Women have a great ability to figure out how much money a guy has. You know? Anyone ever encounter this? You guys, you'll ever take a girl out? There's a cocktail special. They'll be saying, tonight we're serving old fashions for $5 a piece. So you go there for that. Then this bitch starts ordering fucking cosmopolitans on you. I wasn't ready for that. All right, let's move on. Put it this way. I took a girl out, and I was being flirtatious with her at the restaurant. I said, you know, they have a menu item named after my dick here. And she played along with it. She said, oh, is it the 8-ounce New York strip? I said, I'll have a shrimp cocktail, please. Let me get one of those. That might help, might fill your palate up. But believe it or not, I like to assume there's a ton of different cultures in this room. I love learning about culture. Right now, I love Japanese culture. Anyone like Japanese culture? Wow, god damn. The war still plagues on, you know? I like Japanese culture, so I bought a Toyota. The only issue is I gotta take my shoes off every time I drive my car, you know? That's fucked up. Got into a car accident, I committed great shame. Does anyone know how to fix my car? Or anyone fix washing machines here? It looks like it. I was told I was a washing machine repairman here. All right, let's move on. I love culture. I'm Italian. Any Italians? Yes. Italians are very nice people. They love to give people nicknames. I'll give you a few examples. There's Johnny the Mechanic, Joe the Butcher, and Kelly who married the black guy. You know? That's a good nickname that sticks around. A lot of Europeans are given that nickname, I think. I've been here for a week or so. But I also like, people think I'm Jewish. Somebody said I had a Jewish nose. What does that mean? Then I realized I had my Star of David nose piercing in. Wow, this is good. But I do like culture again. I love Spanish culture. I've been learning, like I said, I learned how to say hello in Spanish. La puta madre. That's a good way to greet people, very friendly. And I will say this. You might be wondering, why is this kid talking to us? Why am I doing stand-up? I do stand-up because my uncle is a stand-up comedian. Big rivalry between him and I. Fortunately, my uncle is in a wheelchair. So he didn't set the bar that high as a stand-up comedian, you know? Like, I always wanted to follow in his footsteps. But I had to follow in his tracks instead. And I guess I kneecapped him with that joke. I'm on a roll, though, so I guess it did all work out. Project managers. You guys know the project managers? The architects. You guys know the project managers? Are we having architects here? Anyone work with Batir? Anyone know Batir? That guy fucking sucks. Has no idea what he's doing, bro. Let me tell you. I've been walking around this shit. What is going on here? And first of all, I can't believe you guys sit through this meeting every day. These people. The second guy who talks, clean the fucking shit up. This is disgusting. There's fucking dust everywhere. My fucking big nose was inhaling all of it. Get your shit ready. Sorry, that's just my own stuff. You know, I got my own problems. That's why I do this. But a lot of great food here in Spain. Anyone feel they're a foodie? You're a foodie? Who said that? If you're a foodie, it's a woman. You ever noticed a foodie is just a bitch who can't cook at all? You know what I mean? Like, at least in the U.S. In the U.S., it's always like some dumbass broad being like, let's go get goat cheese pizza. And she can't even boil a fucking pot of water. You know what I'm saying? That's just the American girls. They don't know how to cook at all. I'm sure you get some good goulash on this boat, though. Or Ukrainian pussy, which is the same thing. You know? Привет. Well, that's Russian, I'm sorry. Fuck. What else? Yeah, this is either helping my reputation or destroying it completely internationally. So, I feel pretty good about that. But I swear to God, I'm not a bad person. I'm a pretty good person. Like, I was on YouTube, I was walking out of the supermarket. Excuse me, those are two different places entirely. What am I saying? I was in the supermarket, and they were asking for donations to an autism charity. Donate some money. And I was feeling good, so I donated. Very disappointed when I saw they added the money to my bank accounts. That was a huge bummer. Yeah, this guy gets it. All right, moving on here. God damn, I'm looking for, he's a very fluffy guy. Daniel, fluffy administrator, fluffy team leader. You know Daniel? Yeah, I heard this guy loves the fluff work. He's a big fluffer. I don't know if you know what that guy is. Yeah, they're one or two person. This guy's on Pornhub too much. That's why he knows what a fluffer is. I'm going to pull out a piece of paper. That's a little unprofessional. You guys mind if I pull out a piece of paper? Shut up, Batir. All right, now. Okay, this is perfect, because I was walking around in this ship. You guys looked like a perfect audience to ask this question to. I need a show of hands. I need participation. Would you rather have sex with a woman who has 3 tits? They could be a cross or like a stoplight, whatever works for you. Or 1 big giant tit in the middle. Show of hands for 3. Show of hands for 3. Hands up. There we get the lights. Beautiful. Hands up. 3. Now for 1 tit. This guy in the back had his hands up for both of them. Fucking greedy bastard. Greedy. You give people an inch, they take a foot. Or you give people a centimeter, they get a meter here. I guess I gotta adjust. All right, I guess I'm gonna kill myself at 1,800 hours because this is going brutal. No, I'm gonna do a little more. Do a little more if you guys don't mind, unless you got somewhere to be. Like, all right, real quick. Nightlife here. God damn, I'm looking to see some prostitutes later. And not even for the sex. This guy's laughing too hard. Whores? Is there a language transpiring? Okay. I'm looking to see the prostitutes later, not even for the sex. I just want to practice my negotiating ability, I feel like that's how I'll sharpen my sword when I go to Morocco next, I'm going to go to Morocco with $1.50 in euros. Might come back with a mansion, Looking forward to that. All right, guys, thank you for hanging out with me for a little bit, given the opportunity. My name is Mark Armano. Follow me on Instagram, Pelican Hat Productions. I hope you guys had some fun. Take care and enjoy the rest of the day. Safe travels, everybody.